I may sound sluggish, I may sound rougher than normal, but I'm still alive. Or at least caffeinated. Undead. Which is it? Good question. Hey, all aboard. I'm Callie Jack. This is How Not to Game with Callie Jack. And it's Monday. So we are going back to Pak128 Japan through Simutrans. And we are going to restart at 1925. These here are the settings on the main create new game. Going into the regular settings, I changed allow buy obsolete vehicles. And I set the trees so that it's a little easier to see with trees on down to 2. That still lets things spawn, such as timber plantations and such. And we're going to go ahead and try to on Pak128 Japan. And as the city generates, we're going to go ahead and turn back on the trees. If I can remember where that's at. Display settings. Transparency, trees. Here we go. So we got a desert map. Ooh, ouch. The desert map looks a lot different, but it's got forests in it. Tropical forests. Alright, let's pause the game for a moment while we look over the map and see what we got. And we choose those 2 important tools for the beginnings. So we got a lot of forest plantations. We got some coal works. We got a liquor shop. So we're going to be moving sake. Refinery. Tank farms. Or the tankes, which are the gas stations. Refineries out the yin-yang. We got a publisher. Paper fabrication. We've got coal works, which is the power plants. And we got coal grub, which are the coal mines. Got a lot of oil storage places. So it's time to decide what are we going to do. And again, the colors have changed. The black that used to be the coal mines is now the refineries, and oil storage is the, let's see what color that is. Green. Brown is your coal mines and coal works. Your forests there, that's a sedge work. So that's going to be your sawmill, I think. Let's take a look here. Yep, sawmill. Because it can make wood chips or boards. So we got a good map. Maybe not a classic one, but a good one. And now we just got to decide where we want to do things. And I kind of want to do things where I've got a fairly good set of communities and I can use the power right away and build things to do what I need it to do. So right here, we've got a sequence that would work together. And I think that's where we're going to start, right in here. All right, guys, diving in time. First, we need a good name for the company. So Kelly Jack goes to his list of company names. Somewhere here. Where did that go to? There we go. I found one. We're going to do mercantile motivators. And they got some rules that they live by. So let's set him up. Motivators. I do miss in Pak128 having the player shift be in the toolbar for the lists. That was actually a handy thing. But I understand. Japan's its own little sequence, just like Germany is, and I bet you when we get into Britain we're going to find some quirks in it compared to the mainline game. Alright, so my first bet would be to take and get wood over to the coal mine so we can start producing coal and get it down. So let's go there and let's see what we can do. Lay my pioneering line. Alright, so there's my power plant, there's my coal mine. We've got a refinery in between, so my main line, north and south, is going to be right in here. I've decided I'm going to do something different this time. We are going to build an actual sighting station like we were doing in the one game over there we go. And then getting him up to about here. And this is where we're going to build our dispatch at. And we're going to do a row station. And that's going to require a little bit of soil work. At least we got the 19 million. And I've got to remember that I'm going to kind of set things up to be drive on left is what I should have done. Hopefully I sound okay to everybody. My roommate thought that I was slurring a bit this morning. That's, what landlords often think about me. Up here, this is going to be just an in-out station for now. Something like this. And now we need to just hook into this guy here. There we go. All right. Let's come to here first. We need a good station. Freight platform 64. And we're going to do four-length trains. Get this guy up and running and see if we're going to get decent production initially. I want him up and running so I can provide electricity to that refinery. Again, we're going to be doing about a 20 to 30 minute episode. Each episode on Japan. There might be fewer episodes, 4 or 5, instead of the normal 6 to 8 on the 20 minutes. Take off the pause because we should have done that. And for right now, this is where I'm putting my depot. Actually, I'm going to move him over to here. Right over here. I want him to have a nice long run out. Regular signals. I said I was going to do left-hand running. There we go. Left-hand running. And there we go. Our nice little setup. This will be a case we need to bring something down for our siding here, which is going to be kind of offbeat. All right, let's get them running. Well, in 1925, we have just the Nabe SL 2100. And our cars pallet freight. Category 7. Oh, where's my notes? Pretty certain that's the wood. Nope, that's our oil tanks. Well, this might be tougher than I thought. No passenger trains yet. Speed is controlled here. Well, I guess we're going to do the coal train first. The bulk train. Getting him set up. And hopefully, if I remember right, we got the train to take and start utilizing things pretty fast. And we're going to look at this guy and see, yeah, he's only got the one supplier and the one source. So we're connected to the right ones. And Yokaichi, please forgive my pronunciations, guys. Right there. So we need to do a passenger line once we get passenger vehicles. And again, on the lists, you'll notice no all vehicles list, so we don't know when our vehicles are coming in. So our initial is going to be tough. I am going to close out this and open up road for a moment. Put a little thing here because I am curious as to which road vehicles I have. No buses, but I do have the trucks. Good. So this means I can build a short truck line for now. Over to here and join him to our station. I am going to keep the station on Pioneer mode, and we're going to add another freight platform. Then we're going to take and do this. Do the warehouse stops. Now, passenger stop, truck terminal. I don't have a choose signal. So that means each one of those could take and cause a jam up. We do not have an ability to make things work the way we want them to. So we need it to be just a single N at the other end. And yes, I did go with a 60 road just so that I could, down the road, hopefully, be able to take and work some things here. All right. Category 8s are wood. On that pickup, and then he's going to go all the way over to here to deliver, probably losing a ton of money, but we will live with that. It's our mine shorings truck. Grab another one, put it onto there, copy them about 4 or 5 times, 6 times. We're going to take and fire 5 of them out and see just how rapidly we can start moving things. Trucks are capable of 45. The road, unfortunately, is a 30 road. So we're going to lose money on the stretch we pay a toll on. Hopefully it gets upgraded. If not, we'll lay a new road. But I'm trying to avoid laying roads as much as possible. Speed run. Get them first trucks going. Kind of watch this. Yeah, we're going to have a need for quite a few trucks. There we go. We got 12 trucks out on the road. Looking at our lines, the train has not yet run, but he's loading finally because we got the wood to the mine. Now, what is the name of this town right here? Wow, perfect name. That's our Hiroshima Power Collier. The fishing vessel's available now, so we're good. We can do that. And I am kind of curious if they changed any information in our tools, road tools. Road bridges, roadways, road tunnel, road signals and barriers. Road closed, no entry. Minimum speed, choose point. So supposedly choose point is still in here. But it may be that it's a timed issue. And there we go. We've got our train rolling. And we're going to go into our options because new vehicles, yes. Notifications, yes. New destinations, yes. No route should stick up, yes. City news, yes. Players news doesn't really matter. Well, wait a minute. Nah. Traffic jams, yeah, that should be that way, but I think we should have them fade and be down there. Problems, all that, settings. Those are off. Okay. And that yard is still. Building everything up. I think what we'll do is, it's pretty obvious we got them all into one chain. So we're going to build 6 more. Oops. Sell 1. And we'll wait until the chain is starting to go back out, and then we'll throw 6 more in. Just to make certain. So I want all of these 12 trucks to kind of be on their way back out before I set another 6 onto the line. I am amazed that both lines are making money. That's good news. $26 here, coming up on our mark. We've got our first line going. We're improving service on it to make certain that the flow stays steady. Because right now, it's a slow go. And eventually I would like to have 2 coal trains on this, to 3. And then replace the row of warehouses there, delivery warehouses, with other routes, like a train route from there. If they give us one. If they give us one. Can't remember when we saw that. I can't remember if that was into the 60s or what. We know that we had to do a lot of speed runs. Alright, well, I'm Kelly Jack. This has been the first episode in the new Japan. Have a better day than I'm having.